Hey there, hi there, hello world. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Ellie, and today's video is going to be a follow-up slash companion video to the Divine Initiation Oracle video I previously released. So this is the Ethereal Alchemist Tarot by Valchemy Art. Right, so a little bit about this deck. Again, it is the companion video that I'm releasing. I will have the Divine Initiation Oracle video linked in the description box below, so you can check that out as well. However, that deck was the Oracle deck that I backed on Kickstarter, and I opted for the package that allowed me to also purchase the Ethereal Alchemist Tarot so that I could get those two decks together. And yeah, this is the previously released deck from Valchemy Art, and just really excited to share this with you today because it is a stunning deck, and I can't wait to get into the video with you so you can check it out as well. Okay, so before we begin today's video, I'd like to take a quick moment to humbly invite you, if you have not yet already, please subscribe to this channel. That way you'll be in the know whenever I upload new videos such as deck unboxings, flip-throughs, pick-a-pile readings, as well as other tarot and oracle related content. Your likes and subscribes help grow this channel, so thank you so very much for being here today and for being a part of this community. It really means a lot. All right, so with that all said, let's go ahead and get on into today's video. All right, again, the Ethereal Alchemist Tarot is a deck by Valchemy Art, and it is absolutely beautiful. I'm so excited to be able to be unboxing this here with you right now. So let's go ahead and take a look, starting with the box itself. So this is a sturdy two-piece box set. So it's one of those cool, like, lift front top. Perfect, because I struggle with lots of boxes. All right, and then, yeah, just all around the box, we have very beautiful, simple and minimalistic art, just kind of to give you a vibe of this deck. So very beautiful. The front cover here features this really neat Sphinx figure with these two, I believe they're jackals, right? And just very, very stunning artwork, very, very much influenced, I think, by Egyptian imagery, and just really beautiful. It feels very ancient, feels very like, how do you say, like ancient knowledge, something that you're just kind of uncovering and really diving into. So that's really what kind of drew me to this deck in the first place. And here on the back of the box, we have the Ethereal Alchemist Tarot, as well as a few preview cards here of the deck itself. And then 78 cards in a full color guidebook, a Valchemy Art production. So very beautiful, very high production, if I may say so, because it is just very, very stunning. So let's go ahead and open it up. All right, on the inside of the box here, the cover, we see the 4 suits, symbols. We have the wands, pentacles, cups, and the swords. So very beautiful. Here inside the box, let's go ahead and take a peek. I'll set these aside for a second. Guidebook and the deck itself. Oops, there we go. Very cool card back. This is Know Thyself, the saying that is inscribed atop the Temple of Apollo, I believe it was. I still have a video on, what is it, that Oracle deck, the Oracle of Delphi? I think I need to release that one too. But anyway, that aside, mumbling to myself here. So yeah, the inside of the box here in Greek, Know Thyself, as well as the translation, Know Thyself. So that is the box. And just take a quick peek here. Very beautiful art. Oh, published in 2021. So yeah, again, this was a add-on that I picked up with the Kickstarter project for the Divine Initiation Oracle. So that is the box for the Ethereal Alchemist Tarot. All right, moving into the guidebook here. This is a very hefty guidebook. So very nice. It is full color, which is always appreciated. Very beautiful. Here we have the Ethereal Alchemist Tarot Guidebook, Valchemy Art, simple but beautiful. So this rainbow image here. Love the imagery of the desert. This beautiful, I don't know, is this a gazebo? Temple? I don't know. Please ignore me, but here we go. Let's go ahead and take a look. On the inside, so Valchemy Art presents the Ethereal Alchemist Tarot, a spiritual tool for your soul evolution. Very cool. Right, here we have the publishing credits, the Ethereal Alchemist Tarot disclaimer, and a thank you here. It says, a huge heartfelt thank you goes out to my loved ones and all of the beautiful souls who supported the Ethereal Alchemist Tarot. This project would not have been birthed into existence without your continued love and support, and for that I am truly grateful. Beautiful, and look at this image here. Again, full color guidebook. Always love a full color guidebook, especially when they have stunning imagery like this. Do not try to find the light within the shadow, because you are the light within the shadow. So cool. All right, so taking a look here at the contents, let's see what we've got. So we've got the introduction, the tarot, the Ethereal Alchemist Tarot, Ethereal Alchemy, the shadow, this is for shadow work, about the major arcana, about the minor arcana, the 4 elements, numerology, court cards, astrology, and the tarot, creating a sacred space, cleansing and blessing ritual, connecting with your deck, the chakras, frequencies and binaural beats, card spreads and asking a question, shuffling the cards, reversed cards, tarot journaling, card spreads, and that is all before we get to the major arcana meanings. So jam-packed with information. This is definitely going to be a hefty read, which is always appreciated, especially if this is like maybe your first deck. This is always appreciated. So much info. So let's go ahead and move on into the rest of the contents here. So looks like the major arcana meanings. We begin on page 71. Each entry has about a page and a half, maybe 2 pages for each one of the majors. All right, and then after that we get into the suit of wands, the suit of pentacles, the suit of cups, and the suit of swords. We have a glossary of terms and about the artist and author. Very cool. All right, so here is the introduction page. As you can see, we've got all this beautiful, beautiful information here. The tarot, the Ethereal Alchemy. So yeah, this is going to be a hefty chunk of this book with a lot of information to learn. Very cool. I want to go through this, absolutely. Get into numerology. Court cards, knights, queens, kings. I love that you're getting so much information in this guidebook. This is incredible. Incredibly detailed here. Into the chakras, frequencies and binaural beats. And here we have the card spreads. Okay, so there's a guidance of the day, 1 card draw, questions that you can ask here pertaining to relationships, career, health, finances. So many things to explore. There is the Ethereal Alchemy 2 card spread, a 3 card spread, 4 card manifestation spread. So that can be used for manifestation. This is the Elements 5 card spread. The Celtic Cross 10 card spread, the usual. And this is where we get into the major arcana. So yeah, that is a lot of information to go through just to begin your tarot journey. So that is really cool. That's a lot of resources, a lot of things to incorporate as you work with this deck. Very, very nice. All right, so as we get into the major arcana, here we have, looks like 1 to 2 pages. Yeah, I wonder if this does not have the image for the Fool. However, we have the alchemical element, a ruling planet, and it looks like light and shadow, so that being the upright and the reversed meanings or the story behind it. Okay, and then we get into the alchemist. So there is the card image, light and shadow. All right, so we might have the structure here in the guidebook of the card. Image may or may not be included. This is a full color image here. I believe that is the High Priestess. So yeah, we have the alchemical element, ruling planet, a light or upright, and shadow or reversed. Okay. And in some of the cards, as we get to the ones with astrological associations, here, for example, not that I'm biased or anything, the Chariot, so the alchemical element as well as the ruling sign. So here we have the details on various major arcana cards that do have an astrological association. The ruling sign here, Leo, for strength, and the Hermit, Virgo. So yeah, there's a lot of information to be found here within this book for each of the individual cards, which again is just really, really helpful for really diving deep into the tarot. So let's go ahead and move forward into the minor arcana. So here in the minor arcana, starting on page 124, we begin with the Suit of Wands. That is probably the card for the Ace. We'll see. All right, now when we get the Ace of Wands, this is astrologically associated with Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, and the element of fire. So we have the upright light and the reverse shadow meanings. And we move on into the rest of the cards. So, oh, this is cool. So the Two of Wands can represent the astrology of the Mars in Aries. And then again, we have light and shadow, upright and reverse meanings. Yeah, and it goes on so forth. Very, very cool. So let's see what happens when we get into the court cards. I am curious. There's the 9. All right, so let's see, for example, Page of Wands. No associations listed here, but we have the light and shadow meanings. Knight, light and shadow. Queen, light and shadow. And King, light and shadow. Okay, very, very interesting. I like how they do that. But at the same time, I'm kind of missing that element of how some of the court cards can represent some of the signs of the zodiac. But that's okay. It's always a new experience and learning something new with each new deck. So here's the Ace of Pentacles. And to avoid boring you, let's go ahead and fast forward through. Okay, the glossary of terms. Here is just a few things that you might want to know if you want to get really deep into like the esoteric tarot. We have things such as awakenings, higher self, paradigm shifts, ascensions, clairvoyance, plant medicine, kundalini awakening. So yeah. All right, here is the about the artist and author. So Valentina here is Valchemy Art, the creator and artist of the Ethereal Alchemist Tarot. And that is the guidebook. So let's go ahead and get on into the deck itself. All right, here we have the Ethereal Alchemist Tarot. This is the back art of the deck. So a very simple pattern here. Beautiful. It's almost like a rose gold kind of pinkish color. Don't know if that comes off on the camera, but yeah, very pretty. So the cards themselves, let's see, they are gilded in this very beautiful kind of gold, matte gold gilding all throughout. So very, very beautiful. The cardstock, let's talk the cardstock. So it does feel very sturdy. This does feel like really high quality cardstock, honestly. Has a good bend to it. If you shuffle, I'm sure, yeah, it slips around pretty good. It doesn't have the rose petal matte feel that some tarot decks have, but again, I feel like this is just kind of like a simple matte feel, which is really nice. Not super high glossy or anything. All right, and let's go ahead and take a look at the front of the deck. So let's go ahead and start the flip through. Let's go ahead and take a look into the Ethereal Alchemist Tarot. And here we begin with the full card. So a very beautiful image. Very, very freeing, very like a liberating feel to it, of course, with the full. Definitely very pretty. Her dress is just billowing out around her. Beautiful. Here we have the Alchemist, or as we would know, the Magician. Very cool. This is a beautiful card. Look at this. This is the High Priestess. Very cool with the imagery here, the two pillars. I love the owl there. And the moon in the background. So beautiful. We have the Empress. Love the rainbow in the skies there. This is the Emperor. It's a lot of desert sand imagery. This is the Hierophant. Very cool. It almost feels underwater. And the skies down here, all the clouds. Interesting. It says the Lover's card. This is so cool. It's very magical. Here we have the Chariot. What a stunning card. Alright, here we have Strength. The majestic lion here. The Hermit. Love these pastel colors in the background. These look like glittering sands. Very pretty. And here we have the Wheel of Fortune. Stunning art. Love the colors they use in this one. This is Justice. Interesting that they have the scales in the background as opposed to the figure holding them. Although they are still holding the sword, so very cool. I like this marbled water background. Alright, here we have the Hanged Woman. The figure suspended here. Beautiful pastel colors of this card. Here we have the Death card. This is a stunning death card. Look at the skulls in the background. This beautiful snake. Almost looks like it's shedding its skin. This is a stunning death card. Beautiful. Here we have Temperance. This is really, really pretty. I love the flower fields in the background here. Beautiful. Alright, so here we have the Ego. In lieu of the devil, it is the Ego. Very interesting. This is a stunning card. Look at that art. So pretty. Alright, here we have the Tower. This definitely feels like a lot going on. We've got these two dragons, one perched atop the tower here, the other one flying. Big old thunderbolt taking out part of the tower. Wow. Very dynamic card. Here we have the Star. That is really pretty. Very serene. And this is the Moon. Of course, with this very cool, this is like crystals in the background. This giant pink moon. Very pretty. Right, here we have the Sun. Doesn't quite look like a sun, but it's still very beautiful. It looks like a moon, but still very bright, very golden. I love the energy of this card. Definitely radiates sun energy. All right, here is Judgment. Oh yeah, I feel like I'm very small being judged by the cosmos. The perspective in this card just really adds to that feeling of facing judgment. Very pretty. All right, and here is the Universe. So lovely. The figure here just kind of one with the universe. For lack of a better way to describe it. Very, very pretty. All right, the Ace of Wands here with this very, very pretty gold, like roses growing off of the wand itself. In the background is a very beautiful pink. Got floral patterns in the background. Very beautiful. Kind of minimalistic. Very nice. Right, here we have the Two of Wands, and she holding the cat. Oh my goodness, she has a cat. How cool. Okay, so yes, Two of Wands. We have the two wands here in the background. This looks like almost underwater imagery here. This very beautiful pastel gradient with these two roses here. Very cool. Lovely card. Here is the Three of Wands. Very familiar. Oh, I know what it is. We're just missing the wands in this image, but okay. There we go. Beautiful. Here is the Four of Wands. A beautiful field with lots of sunflowers. Love it. Love sunflowers. Here's the Five of Wands. Very interesting depiction of the Five of Wands. Here we have all five in the background here amidst, looks like some temple ruins. I love how this is more grayscale than the figure here in the foreground. Very interesting. Here is the Six of Wands. Very cool. I like this. This looks like agate in the background, the waves here. A desert scape. This tree. Dried out tree. Alright, here we have the Seven of Wands. This is a very, very beautiful card. I love the colors that are used in this. The grayscale colors here, the pastel skies, the black crescent moon here. So pretty. Love it. Here we have the Eight of Wands. Again, with the wands with the roses growing off of them. Little leaves here. Very pretty. Pastel skies background. I'm a sucker for pastel skies backgrounds. Alright, here we have the Nine of Wands. Very, very beautiful desert scape. Nice bright sun shining in the background. Almost at sunset when everything turns into like milkshake orange. I don't know if that makes sense, but... Alright, Ten of Wands. And here the figure is looking like just over it. And it's just kind of like a moon in the background. I'm not sure if it's a moon in the background, but it just looks kind of like a eclipse of some sort. Alright, here we have the Page of Wands with the figure on the sands, desert sands, moving toward this structure here. Cool glittering sands in the background. Very nice. Here is the Knight of Wands. The figure all dressed up here. Looks like a warrior. Very interesting. Almost, hang on. Yeah, the pyramids here. Okay, very cool. Love it. This is a very beautifully done card. Look at this. This is the Queen of Wands. And here we have the image. Figure is cut out. We can make out her face, but then it fades into this cool like imagery here in the background. Very pretty. Here is the King of Wands. And again, we can see the figure. It fades into this kind of desert landscape. Very cool. Very interesting way to do the court cards, or at least for the King and Queens. Alright, moving into the Suit of Pentacles. Here we have the Ace of Pentacles. Very beautiful. Love how it's just kind of like, it looks like a coin, but not really. I don't know, concentric circles, kind of. It's very pretty. Alright, here is the Two of Pentacles. These crystals are so pretty. I love how this almost looks like a lush green background, but then we have like these desert mountains in the background. I don't know. Am I even describing this properly? Okay. So yeah, just very cool. I love how the figure is also wearing a green dress there. It goes with the earth suit. Here we have the Three of Pentacles. Interesting. Each of the little pentacle elements is right here. A white rose. Two figures kind of wading into the water. So pretty. Here is the Four of Pentacles. Very nice. This is almost like a garland made of diamonds, I think. Kind of looks like it. Yeah. Very pretty. There is the Five of Pentacles. Well, this one's really interesting. Black and white imagery, just the pentacles are colored in. This almost kind of feels like the church window in the traditional Waite-Smith imagery. It's pretty cool. Alright, Six of Pentacles. We have a figure in a green, I don't know, colorized field. With each of the 6 pentacles there behind her. Very pretty. Here is the Seven of Pentacles. Again, with each of the pentacles here, almost radiating out from this, maybe a lotus flower of some sort. Beautiful flower imagery in the back. Very pretty. Alright, here we have the Eight of Pentacles. And the figure with her falcon. Very cool. I love the images of the leaves in the background. They're so pretty. I live in California. We don't get too much of this fall imagery here. Southern California. Alright, here we have the Nine of Pentacles. A very beautiful card. Very, the word I'm getting is elegant. So, a very elegant card. This rose here, with each of the pentacles. One atop here. Very pretty. And here is the Ten of Pentacles. Beautiful, this like a gold tulip or something coming out of this cutout background with each of the 10 pentacles here. Stunning. Alright, here we have the Page of Pentacles. Holding a pentacle behind her back here. Mountain backgrounds, very nice. This is the Knight of Pentacles. Very interesting. He's not holding his pentacle like we're used to seeing, but different. Very nice. Alright, now here we have the Queen of Pentacles. And she is also kind of like a silhouette, but it kind of cuts away to this tree here. Very pretty. Here is the King of Pentacles. Wow, that's cool. It almost feels like an optical illusion. Alright. And the Suit of Cups. Here we are. This is my favorite suit, but let's go ahead and get on with it. Very cool. I want to point out there's these rainbow color roses in the cup here. Very pretty. And a lot of this like splashy imagery. Beautiful. Here we have the Two of Cups. The 2 figures looking on at these beautiful glittering sands in the night sky. That is really pretty. And this is water right here. Gosh, pretty card. Here's the Three of Cups. With 2 figures dancing. It's holding 2 cups here. Love the water imagery. Alright, here is the Four of Cups. As the figure sits here looking up at the sky. Love all this water imagery. I can almost hear the ocean. Here is the Five of Cups. Alright, so the figure sitting here in solace with the 5 cups around her and the still waters. You can almost see the nighttime photography, like with the stars streaking across the sky here. It's really pretty. Here is the Six of Cups. Love that giant wave in the background. Why am I whispering? Very, very cool. Alright, here's the Seven of Cups. And as you can see, we've got each of the 7 cups with various items in them. Very beautiful background. It's like mirror image desert sands, just kind of wavy with that pastel gradient going down there. Very cool. here is the Eight of Cups. Got each of these 8 cups here. In the waters, moon in the background. Feels very familiar to the traditional imagery. Very cool. Here is the Nine of Cups. This is super cool. I love her dress, top, whatever she's wearing. It's super pretty. This beautiful fall foliage here and these waterfalls. Really pretty. And here we have the 10 of Cups with the figure here holding a beautiful cup. And the rest of the cups up here in the rainbow. Very pretty. A couple of roses here. Alright, here's the Page of Cups. Holding up the cup here under the rocky waters. Very interesting. This is the Knight of Cups. Wow, that's a cool moon. Cool moon image in the background there. I love how even in the desert there's like waterfall imagery here. Alright, this is the Queen of Cups. Very cool. Very serene feeling. And here is the King of Cups. That shimmery water. Night skies, very cool. Alright, getting into the Suit of Swords. Here we go. This is a beautiful sword. It's really cool looking. With the skies here. Very nice. Love that pastel gradient with the clouds. Alright, here's the Two of Swords. Of course, the sword imagery here with the crescent moon. Surprised she's not blindfolded, but very beautiful. Lovely card. Alright, and the Three of Swords. I love how the heart here is made up of a rose. That is really pretty, really interesting. Very cool. Alright, this is the Four of Swords. The figure here, kind of in a relaxing little glen, if that's what it's called. Relaxing little corner of the universe here. I love the skies in the background. Oops. So pretty. Alright, moving on. Five of Swords. Five of Swords. The colors of this is super pretty. We've got like blues, purples, her dress is purple. This is cool. The background is like more grayscale. It's really cool. Here we have the Six of Swords. And I'm noticing that some of these don't quite follow like the traditional Waite-Smith imagery, which is perfectly fine, but just still kind of like picking up those elements that call back to it, or just very like evocative of the traditional imagery. That's really cool. I like when deck creators go out and do their own thing, but also kind of do callbacks or have some sort of traditional elements to the cards. It's very interesting. I like it. This one is really cool. I like her moon necklace there. All right, now we have the Seven of Swords. Ooh, this one's cool. All 7 of these swords here, these 2 planets. This looks like a surface of the moon, maybe? Maybe? No, very cool. 8 of Swords. All right, with the 8 of Swords, we have the figure here, surrounded by the 8 swords on either side. Very interesting. Love the colors used in this one. All right, the 9 of Swords. So each of these 9 swords here above the figure, very isolated. Head in her hands crying. Yep. Very 9 of Swords. All right, and here we have the 10 of Swords. So this is a very deserty landscape, very arid, very dry. Each of these in the background is almost silhouetted, except for this one here. Very cool. Love the purple of the background. right, going into the court, here we have the Page of Swords. Beautiful background. So cool. Here is the Knight of Swords. Like a nebula of some sort. Very cosmic imagery back here. That is a giant planet. Saturn, right? Saturn approaching. Alright, here is the Queen of Swords. The mountain imagery in the background here. Very cool. And last but not least, we have the King of Swords. Again, with more mountain imagery. Very sword energy coming from this King of Swords. I don't know why, but definitely matches the swords. Alright. And final look at the back of the cards. And there we have it. Alright, my friends, that concludes the flip through and first impressions of the Ethereal Alchemist Tarot. I hope you enjoyed checking out that flip through. So, just some closing thoughts on this deck. It is a very, very stunning deck. The art is incredible. I really love the color palettes used throughout. It really does give it a very ethereal feel to some of the cards. Yeah, just overall a very beautiful deck. And I think it'll be one that I love having in my collection. And I'll probably use it from time to time just for my own practice. I would use it with clients, but I get very possessive of my decks and really just want to work with these personal one-on-one, but who knows, I may do some pick-a-pile readings down the line using this deck because it's just too beautiful not to, and I definitely love sharing it with the world, as you saw here with this video, and I can't wait to dive in more into the individual details behind the cards and how the artist wanted those to be kind of utilized in this deck, so very nice. Let's go ahead and pull a card just to kind of get a feel what we need to know about this deck. What does this deck want us to know about it? Let's go ahead and pull. Ooh, very cool. So appropriately enough, the Alchemist appeared here. So again, a card that corresponds to the Magician. This deck is very, very powerful for creating, manifesting, for really just getting in tune with all the aspects of yourself that you have available to you, and in order to grow and to learn and to just kind of create the life you want, you have everything you need, and this deck will help empower you, and it'll help guide you to creating that. So that's what I got from this card. All right, that concludes today's video. I hope you enjoyed checking out the Ethereal Alchemist Tarot, again by Valchemy Art. Feel free to let me know in the comments below what you think about this deck. What stood out to you? What was your favorite card in this deck? What resonated for you? I would love to hear your thoughts. All right, so with that said, until next time, take good care of yourself, and I hope to see you in the next video. All right, bye everyone.